Day 40. I didn't have much time today. And on days like that, motivation doesn't save you. Structure does. And instead of chasing the perfect workout, I relied on a simple structure that made showing up easy. What's up? Welcome to Day 40. Today was one of those days where the schedule felt tight. I had to get to work really fast. I didn't have much time. And I've learned that these days are the real test. Because when time is limited, your system either works or you skip. And here's the thing I've noticed over the last 40 days. Motivation is unpredictable. Time is unpredictable. But structure gives you something stable to fall back on. When you already know what you're going to do, in what order, for how long, there's no debate. You don't ask, should I train today? You just start. Today I went back to a simple circuit. First off, these pull-ups as I'm doing here, and then move straight into push-ups, and then move straight into squats, and then only rest afterwards. And then repeat that one more time, and that's it. This works especially well on busy days because it hits the whole body, it keeps things moving, and it removes decision making. Once the circuit starts, you're locked in. It's go, go, go. And structure doesn't make workouts easier, I would say. It makes them simpler. You still breathe hard, your legs still burn, you still feel fatigue, but you don't waste energy figuring out what's next. And when life is busy, saving mental energy is huge. It's everything. And here's one simple thing that I think really helps in this regard. I would say pre-decide your busy day default. Just one. Not like your ideal routine or anything, just what's your minimum routine for those days when time is tight. For example, you know tomorrow you're going to have to wake up early and you have, big day ahead. Just keep it simple. 2 rounds of push-ups, squats, and rows. That's what I do. Or even a 10-minute walk. Or a 5-minute, mobility flow or animal movement workout. And write it down somewhere, preferably the night before on your phone or something you'll look at in the morning. And that way when the busy day hits, you don't need to think. You just execute what you wrote down. And that single decision removes friction permanently. I would say this is how habits survive real life. Because real life isn't optimized. It's messy, unpredictable, and busy. If your routine only works when everything lines up perfectly, it won't last. But if you have a structure that fits inside your life, then consistency becomes automatic. And that's what today was for me. It was not a long workout, not a complicated workout either. And it's just a clear structure that fit the day I had, not the day I wished I had. And that's enough to keep the momentum going. Because I was running late for work, and I knew I had a limited amount of time to do the exercise, do the workout in. Otherwise, I would risk having some consequences at work, which I didn't want to do. So then I'm just, all right, we're going to do the circuit. I'm going to take minimal breaks, and we're just going to lock in and try to get it done. And that's what I did. So I think to recap, systems over motivation, and then have your as I say, MVP, minimum viable product, minimum effective workout, MEW, of like, hey, if you have limited time, you're going to do this, and that's still going to be considered a success. And that's what I did. And yeah, that's day 40 done. When time is limited, don't aim for perfect, aim for structured. Decide once, and then let the system do the work. See you tomorrow for day 41. Let's get it.